Hi there, Andy Ron here with Montana Land Source. This is the video summary of the Montana Land Report for February 1st, 2023. The first thing I want to talk about is registration is up and available for the 2023 Winter Real Estate Roundup coming up in Bozeman, Montana. The Real Estate Roundup is the premier professional rural real estate event of the year. It's happening in Bozeman, Montana, March 7th through 9th. Again, registration is available. That's on the Montana Land Source events website. You can also find it on the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers website. And as part of that event is the For Land Sakes presentation. This is the land values summary and trends that Clark Wheeler started well over 20 years ago. Now there are other appraisers such as myself contributing to this event. That will happen on March 7th. That portion of the event is free and is available for continuing ed credits for appraisers and brokers and sales folks. Exciting thing about the presentation, we're growing it from the usual 2-hour presentation to 4 hours because we are including researchers from MSU, from Montana State University, who have been studying ownership dynamics in Montana and in the West for a couple decades. So I think it's going to bring in some really interesting additional data and information beyond just the numbers and the quantitative factors that us appraisers tend to focus on. And another exciting thing about this event is we're actually going to be doing some live survey work during that event. This event, the For Land Sakes presentation, without a doubt has the most expertise on the Montana land market in the room at any one time. Most of the top brokers and top appraisers and whatnot are there, and so we're going to take advantage of that and do some live survey and try to come up with some valid data and information on the market that we can't measure in other ways. So I think that's very exciting, and check out the content for the rest of the 2 or 3 days. There's more courses available, again, for appraisers and real estate industry professionals. A lot of the content is appraisal focused, but we're actually having MSU, Montana State University, on the second day as well. Professor coming in to talk about the new ranch management program at MSU, which is pretty exciting. And we've got courses on family planning, estate planning, appraisal issues. So check out the content on the registration page for that event. In news in the market, a quiet week in the market this week, only 11 property updates, 6 new listings, 3 price changes, 1 property back on the market, and only 1 sale in the last week in the Montana land market. So continuing to see a pretty quiet market. So this is obviously going to be a huge topic of conversation at the For Land Sakes presentation, just what is happening in the market and what we have to look for moving forward. In other news, the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers Association, their monthly meeting tomorrow will feature Deb Stephenson, and Deb is the premier water rights valuation expert in Montana in the West. It's always exciting to have Deb. She's a wealth of information on water rights and water right valuations, so that's one not to be missed. That's tomorrow morning, Thursday, February 2nd. You can access that. The meeting itself is in Billings, Montana, but you can access that on Zoom, and information on that is on the events page at mtlandsource.com as well. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.